The dialogue we see on screen for any given movie is only one way to tell a story. A film's script often gives details such as visual and audio elements that allow every aspect of movie making to tell a unique story. Looking at Lady Bird, a film that I find nearly flawless, we can see this played out. Not only does Lady Bird tell us the growth of a senior girl during high school in 2004 through visual clues, the director Greta Gerwig also has a character arc she wants to tell with audio clues. Music plays a big part in the plot. That is obvious from the musical, to the concert scene, to the school dance, but even more than that, music helps guide the story and subconsciously cues you in for what is happening. For example, we know throughout the movie that Lady Bird's relationship with her dad is much better than her mom's.
How'd you know it was me?
Mom doesn't knock.
No, she doesn't.
But there are even hints to that based on their relationship with music. Notice how when in the car with her dad, they bond over music, and when her mom doesn't let her turn it on, it causes a fight that could be arguably one of the most memorable scenes of the movie.
Alanis Morissette wrote this song in only 10 minutes.
I believe it.
Hey, let's just sit with what we heard.
Are you serious?
Well, we don't have to constantly be entertaining ourselves, do we?
Oh, so now you're mad?
No, it's
because
just you're
I
being
wanted to
ridiculous
listen to
because you
music?
have a great life.
I'm sorry, I'm not
And
perfect.
music doesn't just tell the story of a relationship with her parents, but with everyone in her life.
I want my hair, or his hair, to be curly, though. Like Jim Morrison, very 70s.
Like Jim Morrison, exactly. Who is Jim Morrison again?
I like your band. With Jonah Ruiz, Len Fance-New.
You have really bad music. It's all greatest hits.
But they're the greatest. What's wrong with that?
But the biggest way music is used to tell this story is with the most memorable song from this movie, Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews Band. Being a clear frontrunner for the most Dave songs streamed on Spotify, it's safe to assume that if you only knew 3 Dave songs, one of them is probably Crash Into Me. The song was released in December of 1996 and was played, well, a lot during the late 90s and early 2000s. When asked why Greta Gerwig put this song in the film, she simply said, "I love Dave Matthews. I feel like it's an incredibly romantic song and I always wanted to make out to that song, and I never did." So it's settled then. The song is beautiful, right? Actually, it's a bit more complicated than that. In my personal experience, I have seen Dave Matthews Band 6 times, and have actually only heard this song played once. The reason behind this is because Crash Into Me has gained a reputation that almost matches the relationship between Radiohead and Creep. Meaning, most people who would call themselves diehard fans aren't really supposed to like these mainstream hits. Whether or not you agree with that assessment of this song, I certainly do not. It brings a new perspective to the situation of Lady Bird, as she speaks up in defense of the song.
I hate this song.
I love it.
By doing this, she not only takes this moment to break away from the toxic friend group she has found herself a part of, but she found her voice, signifying that she has the freedom to like whatever song she wants. When asked about his song being in the movie, Dave Matthews said this: "It was so lovely to see the song used as a central tool in someone else's story. In the moment in the movie, when it plays so beautiful, Lady Bird takes a stand. Beyond what this specific song means to the growth of this character, it is also used to cue us in where we are within the plot of this movie. The first time Crash Into Me is played is when she finds out her current boyfriend is gay. This scene is used to signify her breakup and that she is moving on to a new friend group. This ends the first of 3 acts throughout the film. How do we know when the second act is over? The same song is used to signify the end of another relationship of hers, and that she is ready for Act 3 and to progress into the final chapter of this story. The other character that goes through a separate 3-act story is her mother. More than any other theme, this is a film about a mother-daughter relationship. And while Lady Bird goes through her own transformation, so does her mom. Early on in the film, we see her driving and listening to this song.
This eve of parting.
She seems happy. She appears to be in a peaceful state, although the rest of the movie doesn't agree with that. The moment we finally see her character progress and truly develop a relationship with her daughter begins with, you guessed it, the same song as earlier. Stories through films can be told a variety of ways, and using sound through the form of songs that already exist in our brain is a powerful way of doing that. Whether it's the lyrics of a familiar song or using that song to cue us in on where the character is at. Maybe next time, when you watch a movie and hear a song, you'll be able to tell its purpose for being there.